So guys, welcome back to the Ilovesesh podcast. I've got a very big one. I got a living legend in here. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I got Cole Steps himself.
Blessings, brother, blessings.
How we doing?
Good, man.
No, all the ones said. All the ones said. No, clapping for this one. Clapping for this. I'm sorry, I'm clapping for this one. The big man himself. Listen, legend.
Blessings, man.
Privilege.
Blessings.
Like, I'm just getting straight to the point. Everything I've been to with your name on, shut down.
Energies, man.
The energy's mad.
Yeah,
like the
energy.
it's strictly a shutdown situation. And me, I go out a lot. I've been following you for years. Like years. And there's not a lot of people I could say I've been to their raves, MCs, hosts, where they shut it down straight away. Literally. Like, I was thinking today, like, oh, who else has shut? Who shuts? No one not shutting down like you. I'm sorry, I'm not even being funny. I'm not even like, it's facts. And whoever watches this will know it's a fact.
Boy,
Like,
you got to talk what you see in it.
literally, bro. Like, that's healthy for the scene, for the environment, for everybody. And like, it's just like I said to you before off camera, like, you could just not do nothing for a while and come back and shut it down again. I think the work rate's been epic throughout the years. I feel like you are it. This is no one. I feel like you're on a level by yourself, to a sense. Can I call you MC? Can I call you host? What could I class? Can I put?
Boy, it's a hard one, because it's like the hosting thing is a hosting thing, but then there's an element of stage performance that come with it.
Okay, yeah.
More like the artistry side of it.
Yeah.
So it's more like an MC/host. You get me? But it's all round entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, it's more the stage presence. Like, when you got a big stage, it's different from standing behind a DJ box in a dance, shutting it down.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's a whole new energy. So it's like you have to adapt. I think my first big one like that was probably Garage Nation.
Yeah.
Like, one year, I think it's 2015. And that was my first, like, when I really knew that, right, you got something special. Because it's like, you go through stages of life. Remember, like, music dies down. Like, producers weren't making the funky no more. And it's like, we went through like a stagnant stage. And when I got to that stage in Garage Nation, which is a predominantly garage festival, and me and NG and Versatile done a funky set, to see like what it done, it kind of just gave man that fire to keep going. Because at one stage I wanted to give up. Like, I was thinking, this is all getting silly now.
Okay.
You get what I mean? At one stage I was thinking, it's all getting silly. Like, raves are getting locked off and people calling police for raves and all this stuff and all these forms you got to fill out.
Yeah.
At one stage I was just like, they're just trying to kill us from like mentally, like spiritually. So at one stage, but then that gave man when I watched back that clip, that gave me the fire. I said, you know what? When I see this crowd again, I know how to carry myself. I know how to hold the crowd.
Yeah.
And that's just something that I've always been able to do. Like, even from way back, it's just when you got that mic,
In a different
powers.
world.
Yeah. I just forget everything. That's the thing. It's like a lot of people don't realize that in life we smile and it's all, you get me, but behind the scenes there's issues. Like, there's things that happen in life that you don't just forget. So it's like you use music as an escape.
Yeah.
So
100%.
you get me? Like, the passing of my dad, R.I.P. Father Barney. Like,
Sorry, bro.
you get me? Just gave me that. Because my dad would always
motivation.
say, you know what? You're different. You stand out from the crowd. Dress different. Don't be. You get me? All the time, he would always encourage it. So that's what kind of, you get me, kept me going, gave me the fire to just carry on, man.
Now you definitely stand out. Like, you're a craftsman, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not even being funny. Every rave I've been to, as soon as you touch mic, everyone's going crazy. Everyone, even that event I was hosting the other day, not even the other day, about a month ago. As soon as you and Super D come and you touch mic, literally the whole rave changed.
Yeah, and
literally.
That's a lot of the ravers, they've grown with us.
Yeah.
Like, over the years, from Iron Upper days, they've grown with us. So it's like supporting a football team. You get what I'm saying? You support your team, you follow your team no matter what, win, lose or draw. And we go through these stages, and it's the ravers, like the Insta lives, they keep us going.
Yeah.
As much as we keep them going, they keep us going. It's like the comments, and everybody's showing love in the comments, and that's what it's about, especially in this time, like what these people are trying to do to us and lock off our club scene and all that, and give us ultimatums whether we can rave. We have to have certain things in place. Like
it's definitely buffoonery.
Yeah,
it's definitely we've got to fight it.
Have to.
We've got to fight. I feel like we will win, but I feel like a lot of people are submissive. Some people just look at stuff and think, you know what, it is what it is.
Yeah, they are, like, because everybody's got a price, innit?
Yeah.
And some people will tell their ravers they got to do X, Y, and Z to make a little bit of bread. Like, I'm not subjecting my ravers to do anything that they don't want to do, or anything that they're uncomfortable doing to come and party. I'm not doing that. Before that, I stopped keeping events. And that's just my stance on it. Like, there's no way you can force something on a set of people that don't want to do something.
100%.
It's that simple. It's like, we're not going to argue with you and stand up and, but we don't want it.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want that. And you can't force it. Like, we will fight.
Yeah,
End of story.
no,
like, if that's what it is, we will fight. And if that's what they want, the ancestors are on our side. And
it's definitely deep.
it gets like that, because it's like a mental attack on all the DJs, the MCs, the ravers. Like, there's a lot of DJs that gave up DJing.
Yeah, I can imagine though.
Stop music. No bookings, no clubs. Not even a setup at home to do a live. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then this has come about, forgotten about. So mentally, I've had lots of conversations with DJs throughout the last 18 months regarding mental health within music. Something we don't talk about. It's like, we always got to be strong in it. No, we're good.
But yeah, it's deeper than that.
Nah, bruv. We're all going through it. Because how we once knew life,
it's changed.
That no longer exists.
Because I feel like, well, not a lot. Half DJs just rely on DJing. Obviously, there's DJs who do things on the side as well. Obviously, I'm guessing you might do other stuff as well, because you haven't really been hosting or MCing for the last year and a half, until everything's just opened back up. So
yeah, we was doing the lives.
Yeah, the lives. Yeah,
we was doing the lives constantly, and then we was doing a few brunches.
Okay.
And then when things started opening back up, obviously, the bookings have just flooded in.
Flooded.
You get me? But prior to lockdown, the diary was crazy anyway.
Your diary is always crazy though.
Yeah, the diary was crazy prior to lockdown. So it's just a shame that I was probably going to travel to 7 or 8 countries.
As you do.
To take our music, to take our sound to different countries. And then we got locked down. So it's just like, it's almost just like a recoup. Like, we're just, trying to do the bookings that we can before,
Do you think there'll be another one?
I think there will be.
Do you think they're going to wait till Christmas?
I don't think they're going to wait till Christmas. I think they're going to wait till just after September.
Just let everyone come out and have a bit of fresh air.
Let you have your summer, because if they didn't, people would riot. And that's just the point blank. People would, like, the way people's mentality was getting. You see raving. Don't underestimate raving. Yeah? Like some people say, you just rave, rare. Do you know what music does for the mind?
Yeah.
Do you know what music, going through this where people have lost their jobs, people have been evicted, people have lost their homes, as an effect, small businesses closing down. Every sector has been affected. The hospitality and entertainment sector. We're not even going to start to discuss figures. How can clubs survive? How can they survive for 18 months, still having to pay your overheads? Still. But you're not getting a bar spend.
It's a joke.
So I think they're going to do it, and they're going to finish off all the small independent clubs that, and I think this is definitely an attack on us as a people, because they know what it does for our mind. They know what going out on a weekend does.
That's for us. It releases
Look after your kids all week. You do what you're doing on a weekend. As an adult, you need to release. You get me? Even in a healthy relationship. Like my missus tells me all the time, you need to release. You need to go out and socialize. Whereas before, I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I'm just chilling. But it's all about us supporting each other. It's all about us actually saying, right, this is what's happening. Yeah, let's unite. And because we know what's happening, let's unite and just work our way around what they're trying to do.
And this is where the issue is, Steps. No one don't want to unite.
Yeah.
For what reason? I do
It's
not
the ego.
know.
It's the ego.
It's stupid.
With music comes ego. Yeah, and they always say, "Oh, yeah, don't have an ego." Everybody's got an ego,
obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But some show it more than others. Yeah, like I'm in certain groups and people are arguing about where their name is on the flyer. Now we're way past this.
We ain't.
Like, no, I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
We're way past this. Even myself, just to have my name on the flyer, I'm grateful to a promoter that said, you know what, let me book Steps. We have to take the ego away from where your name is on the flyer. It's more about of a teamwork.
100%.
Bro, we're doing this event. This is Originals. You're part of the team. You're part of the lineup. This is what we're doing together. There's no arguments. There's no, my name's here and
bottom and it's small.
Bro, we're just going to do a job.
Get paid.
And it's
shut down and
it's
leave.
about the ravers. It is simply about giving the ravers that have paid their money a good time.
I think some DJs just love it. I think they just love it. Just talk to talk. I feel like they ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, it's a thing that holds us back as a people. It's a thing that holds us back as a community, because when you think about it, the scene is small compared to other scenes. Yeah, but it's now growing and it's now expanding where you're getting 5,000 sold out festivals with our type of music.
Just our, yeah,
Like
100%.
without no help. Like, it's fully independent. So we're now seeing these results, and this is a result of communication, good communication amongst team members. We've all got busy schedules. We've all got busy diaries. We're all booked up, but we communicate. Super. Why am I going to have a dance on the same day as you when we have the same crowd? Right, you know what? You take this week. I'll take next month. We both support each other. So at the same time, it's a win-win. Like, the ravers are getting 2 good events, but people are doing events on the same day for spite, and it just becomes silly. And that's the thing that takes the love out of
100%.
out of the music. It starts to become groups, people going on lives, dissing people and dissing other DJs. And from the outset, people looking in, they're looking at us like, what's going on over there? This is some joke thing. So I just tell everybody in it, like, if you want to do well in music, if you want to do well for your scene, you have to be a team player. You have to want to help people. Me helping you to make money doesn't take nothing from me. That's my mentality. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have to just see the bigger picture and what we've got and look after it. Have you noticed there's not really trouble at events no more?
Yeah, not at all. I can't remember the last time I've seen it.
Because there's a formula in place, like the security that, where people would cut corners. These corners ain't being cut no more. You're seeing a security team that can manage the crowds that we're bringing, and there's no incidents. Do you get me? Because we realize this is something that we've got for ourselves,
yeah.
that we can build on. You get me? With the music, the producing, we can build it. It can become an empire, providing everybody plays their position.
100%. 100%. And I don't know how people ain't got the same mentality as you. Like, it just doesn't. It's in your face. It's not even rocket science. It's not rocket science. Everyone plays their part. Everyone bees rule with each other. Everybody helps each other, and we're good. Like you said, everyone's got egos. It's fine, innit? But like, why would you not want to see everybody win?
That's my stance. If I can help you, I want to see everybody win. Especially my brothers, the people that look like me, the people that I've grown up with. Like the people that we've done music for 10 plus years together. We've been to different countries together. It's like, why would I not want you to win? Like, I just can't understand that mentality or that sense of entitlement. People wanting to be brought in. Like, but we've been doing this 20 plus years. Like, we've been standing outside in the snow, giving out flyers.
100.
We've put in the work.
Facts.
So when people, Super D, Cold Steps, and we hear it all the time, but it's what the promoter wants. Yeah, and how the promoter wants their event to look and go down.
That's what you do.
We've got that formula.
100%.
And that's just what it is right now. and we're enjoying it. We're enjoying meeting new people, traveling to new places, and it's like some of these people being proper locked up in their yards, and you could see it. You get what I'm saying? So when they're out, it's just like,
Yeah.
this freedom, like this no social distance, no table of six, nonsense, pandemic foolishness.
Nonsense.
Because we've been around
Nonsense.
thousands and we ain't dead yet, my
Ain't
bro.
dead yet. Listen, I was in originals, me now dead. I'm still here now.
The first one. The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm saying? And that was crazy. That was mental. Like, I'm going to the next one as well. And I'm going to the next one and the next one and the next one. That's all independent, I'm guessing, isn't it?
Say again?
The originals was all independent.
Yeah. Super D, Fever and Kismet. So like, you know, there's obviously other members
Yeah,
of the
obviously
team,
what's going
but
on, yeah.
these are the main people behind this idea of we don't have anything tailored to our sound. We don't have anything that is, yeah, you go to a rave and you might hear a house set, but we don't have anything that is just predominantly our style of house, not the Ket style of house, not the pill taking style of house. No disrespect
Yeah,
to anyone,
yeah,
but
yeah.
when it goes off in our type of house raves, it goes off.
Like, it's true. It's true.
You cannot go round it. You can't.
You can't deny it.
You can't.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I've watched videos of originals just gone,
Mad.
and then I've watched videos of other festivals. The energy levels, you just can't compare. Like, when man call out the ancestors, that's
Start.
yeah, that's it. Like, and we've had that fight because the color of our skin. We've had that fight for years. Don't want to let us in their venues.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Don't want to do this. Cancel all the black events. Let's just call a spade a spade.
It's facts. Yeah, all facts.
But, you know, we put up a statement that makes it look like we're just not doing no events. And then you look, and then someone's posted a video, and then, hold on, this is Saturday just gone. This is a tech house event going on in there.
Mad. I'm saying so.
So what is it about us that, you know, because there's not really trouble in raves no more.
No, there's not. There's completely not.
I see more girls fighting, yeah, than guys. Yeah, that is a fact that back in the day, it was reversed. You would never see girls fighting. Now it's like argument between girls that pop off, and these things just get squashed quickly, done. There's no bottles throwing.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? We've got something special. We just need to look after it. It's point blank.
Simple.
Yeah, we've got something that's ours that we can say, you know what, we've got a home. If they don't want to give us a venue, we'll create a venue.
I respect that to the max.
And that's how it's been. Take Matt's Barbecue, for example. We've gone from football fields to, oh, you can't come back here. You know, every year, neighbours complaining. And how much money does Matt's Barbecue give to charity? Every single year.
No, and I don't even know that myself, and I bet no one knows that.
Every single year. It's knowledge. It's on the pages. It's on the social medias.
Okay.
If you follow Matt's Barbecue, you will see these are just a group of young, good lads. You can't even put it. They're just a group of people that want to see us have things of our own, parties of our own, that we don't have to go and say, can we have permission to do X, Y, and Z? But we still get the fight. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's just
proper.
blatantly the colour of our skin. They don't want us in their clubs, but they like our money. Their bar spends are shit
Yeah, I can imagine.
because they take pills and drink water.
Yeah.
Their bar spends are shit.
Facts. It's true.
Let's just keep it
all the
real.
way. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but our crowd, they buy champagne at 160 quid a bottle because this is our little bit of enjoyment.
Natural vibes.
Yeah, this is our little bit of enjoyment. There's people out there that make money and they want to perform. You get me? And
Yeah.
buying champagne and that is performing. You can't fight a man for wanting to perform.
perform, 100%.
Let him do his thing. If he goes out to work Monday to Friday and he's making good money, whatever his job is, and he can afford, let him do it.
Do his thing. Yeah, facts.
And that's what our club culture is about, and we can't lose that. Our parents were buying bottles of Ray and Nephew and standing in the corner in a shoe beans.
You
understand?
Dance.
So why are we going to let them try and come
Come and take it. Yeah, no, I think that movement there, that can't get taken.
We can't.
you can't even sell it on. You have to hold on to that.
Well, there's been people that's interested.
Yeah, I can imagine.
There's been big companies
I
that
can imagine.
have seen what we've got, seen the formula, and think, well, how did these guys attract 8,000 people with no trouble? They start asking the question, how can we be a part of that? And it's so organic. It's like there's nothing that's forced. There's nothing that's forced together.
Yeah.
It's just like everybody knows their job. Everybody plays their position. We get things done. Employ people.
As well.
Our own people. Give vendors a chance. You get what I'm saying? To make
100.
some good money. First of all, you can make good vendor money.
What?
Providing you set up right.
Come on.
You got enough food. Your paperwork is in order. You're providing jobs.
You should have meals with steps there. What happened?
I can't do everything.
Come on. You apply someone. Have your little...
I can't do everything. When I'm not working, you know, I try to keep my meals with steps exclusive to my events. So 21st of August, Say No More, Docklands, food is provided by Meals with Steps. But because I do so much stage management and it's just hard.
Else. Yeah, I can imagine.
It's hard to do the whole hosting thing and then...
You got that going on the side and got that going on the side.
It's not... Do you get what I'm saying? And you have to have a team. Your team has to always be readily available. Well. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, in these times, man, people's got busy lives. And it's hard. It's hard. So one step at a time, man. I don't rush.
Yeah.
You know, like people say things all the time. Oh, you should be doing this. And I just let the process do its thing. You get me? I trust the process fully.
Yeah.
Because I looked where I am now, believe it or not, I've actually said to myself, I want to be on stage like that. When I was young. When I used to watch Soul Solid and that. And I used to say, I wish I can be on stage like that. And it's just good to know that what you actually think about and say you can do.
And it comes into...
Do you get what I'm saying? And you're here now and it's like the support from the people it's overwhelming at times, bro.
Yeah, it must be a great feeling.
It's overwhelming. No, it's great, but at times it's like when someone's messaging you, telling you that your life has stopped them from taking their life.
Yeah, that's a different level. That's
so it's
crazy.
like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like a deeper, for me, the music is, as much as it helps me to escape, I also know that, I don't sit there and write bars and whatever, but people like my style. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I'm just using the formula that the forefathers have used before me. The creeds, the CKPs, and do you get what I'm saying? They've been saying these things for...
Yes.
And it's
still relevant.
Because the formula works. People like things they can sing along to. You know? The mana all the time is cool. Can write bars. But some of it doesn't work on the music. Sometimes the music has to breathe. Sometimes the music has to... Got a little vocal in there, you get me? Hit like... The DJ, you have to let people appreciate the mix. Because we're sound men.
Yeah.
We're not just bedroom DJ, we're sound men. We come from the cloth of sound men, carrying boxes, milk crates, cut out with records in there. That's our DNA. So when we apply that to our style of music, you get a different style of house. You get that. You get that bashment reggae type influence, that dancehall type. You get me? One drop, and you're working with your DJ along with
all good vibes.
Yeah, proper.
All good vibes. I can't even say anything else. It's all good vibes. Always been good vibes. And I feel like you get the respect you deserve as well. I feel like everyone respects the thing.
Yeah.
Anytime your name pops up, they have to bow down like, yeah. Even Super as well. Big up Super every time as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like He's putting the graft. And that's the thing. It's just like, it's just a shame that, we have to... They see what we're doing. It's just a shame that we have to still fight our way in order to get, maybe a show on a mainstream radio, or to even get Super on a show on a mainstream. Yeah, they'll give us guest shows all day long. But what is it that?
Why can't we have our own show, our own 2-3 hour slots, our own?
Do you get what I'm saying?
I respect that.
They see what's going on, but we don't fight no one. Each to their own. We've all got our formulas and, You know, we're doing our music thing. Like, big up the House Super family again. I called it at the beginning of lockdown because it was stagnant. There was a few tunes coming out here and there, but the passion and the love for making music, where the funky era had just died down, had gone. And it's like lockdown gave us that we got a lot of free time here, guys, sitting at home. Like, man, them. Like, and I made the call and I said, start making the music. And I said it on one of the lives. It was a Pioneer Play live. And I said, this is ours. We can, do you get me? It's Scotty D making a few tunes, Tafar Super.
Tafar, yeah, I like Tafar.
And then it's just like, now it's just becoming, it's good quality music.
Proper music.
That's the difference this time. And we know the business. You get me? Before we didn't know the business. Make a tune, we don't know about mixing and mastering. We just want a tune to go
Let's
fuck
throw
up
it
and
out.
rave. You get me?
Yeah.
That's what we want. You get me? Want to go Iron Apple, do a madness.
Shut it down. Yeah.
You get me? That's what we was on. But then when you get to the stage where you're presented with another opportunity and you can study the business and say, we got something proper here.
Yeah.
The formula's working.
Yeah, no, how did Funky just disappear like that? Because it's...
Do you know what it is? I
That
wouldn't
just
say
went-
it disappeared.
It died.
I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say
dramatically,
I wouldn't say it disappeared because I would say music's got their seasons. Yeah. So like with trendy music, I would say funky became a trend. Remember, house has always been
Funky
there.
was serious.
House has always been there. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But it was like this little sound that was a bit different that captured the people, and it captured a whole, almost like from 2008, it captured people from up north. It just became the trendy sound. And I just don't think people understood the business of it.
What's the Funky?
Yeah, and
Funky
it was like doing dub plates over somebody's tune. It's a producer that's made the tune, and there's no communication there. There's no, do you know what? I've got this song, and I feel like this would work.
Do that, yeah.
We could kill it on PAs in the summer. Let's go 50-50 as you're the producer, I'm the MC. And that bit of business would have just stopped a lot of producers feeling like they've been hard done by, where your music's just available, someone's jumped on it and done what they're doing and made crazy bread
Yeah.
from your hard work. So you know what? Why am I going to keep doing this?
Doing that is true.
You're going to be demotivated. And that happened to a lot of producers. They were very demotivated at where the scene was going.
The Funky, yeah. I think Funky was serious.
Well, again, it's like, it's a feeling, innit? Like, music is a feeling. And it's like, you got to put, when I think of funky, I just think of Iron Apple. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, like, NG, Tell Me, Baby Katie at that time. Yeah, now Katie B, it's like,
yeah.
these are the tunes. Whenever you hear them, even now, you think,
Still, bro,
you reminisce. You go back, you
Trust
say,
me,
it still goes off.
100%.
So it's about making classic, timeless music that we can still play today. It still belongs to us. It's still ours. But when we put everything together, the influence from South Africa, working with the South African producers, Mellowbone, you know, fusing our sounds, it's like we're taking a bit of the drum and bass, we're taking a bit of garage, we're taking a bit of, and we're putting it together and we're getting a sound, and it's connecting. It's proper connecting with the people, and we're learning about frequencies.
So you're more like tribal house, Afro house side of things, and piano house is just all house, if that makes sense.
For me, yeah, I'm just all house. I love all house music. But there's something about the Afro house and the tribal
Deep in it.
that connects with me. You get me? It's
deep, innit?
spiritual. No,
100%.
it's spiritual. And again, like, a lot of people will think, when I say these things on the mic, call out the ancestors, and, you know, it's a spiritual feeling and 528 healing frequencies. They think it's gimmicks. Like, this is real. Do you get me? This is real music that can heal you, that they don't want you to know about. They don't want you to know about frequencies. They want to give you your 440 and just give you your bog standard frequency, which actually damages low frequency music,
That's what I'm saying.
low vibrations. You get me? Make you feel in a low mood. You're listening to the music, but it's not making you feel good.
Yeah, trust me, I know music.
But you
is a
see, when you
spiritual
got
thing.
an Afro ties mix on a Sunday and you're cleaning the house, and it's that pick me up.
Uplift.
Do you get me? And the messages and the comments speak for themselves. When we say spiritual sermon, we don't have to go church. You get me? This is our spiritual sermon. This is how we call on our ancestors.
Word.
You get me? Through the music. This is the sound that our ancestors gave us. And now we can make something from it. You get me? Simple.
That's what I'm saying. Look, every time you're shut, you even shut that down quickly. That's what I'm saying. Every time you touch back, you shut down. Even when you're explaining this as a shutdown, it's all facts though. And that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like they're deep with it. You see, like sometimes when you talk to somebody about music, they don't go deep. Look, you're talking about frequencies. Even that caught me like, huh? So now when I'm gone now, I'm gonna start looking into frequencies. Reading through that, I feel like I should know about that because I listen to music all the time. But
do you know what it is? It's like I hold back a lot, yeah. And the reason I hold back a lot is because you see what's happening now. I called this 2 or 3 years ago.
What, all this
pandemic nonsense.
Okay.
My dad was talking about this years ago. Yeah. When you say things to people that are not ready to receive the truth, you're often perceived as mad. You get what I'm saying? You're often perceived as, oh, maybe because you're going through this, you're thinking this. See, like when someone becomes religious and they say, oh, all of a sudden, they're just religious. Like they've gone through something in their life and they're just all of a sudden, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, man, have to really think and process what's really happening. Because I've got children, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like if you're threatening me and my livelihood, what about my children?
Yeah, 100.
So this is how we have to think. We have to educate ourselves and we have to do your own research. It's not about what they tell you. You get me? Because our parents were wrong as well. You get me? Certain things was happening, our parents were wrong. And telling us, yeah, got duck time, rare. Natural immune system. Eat the right things. You get me? Build your natural immune system. I've not had flu jab probably ever.
Yeah, I never had a flu jab before as well.
I can't remember the last time I've had flu. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
It's like, build your immune system to be able to fight these things. Even if there is something out there that is, worse than flu, a mutation of the flu. Bro, it's definitely not a threat to our lives. And it's definitely not what they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's what they do. It's just lie anyway.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's definitely not that.
It's all a mess, man.
But we have to educate ourselves. And I will stress that to the people. We have to educate ourselves in a way that when these people try to feed us lies, we can actually take the information and say, well, actually, you know what? We've learned this way, but there's also this side. And I think this side works better for us. So I just think we need to
wake up.
Yeah, that's
the
it.
right word, 100%.
You get me? And I don't stop telling the sheep, wake up.
Yeah.
You get me? It's not a diss, but wake up, because it's serious.
Yeah,
it's not a joke.
It's not a joke out here.
Like, it's not a joke, and only the strong will survive.
Facts.
Yeah, so this whole, we can sit here and smile and laugh and joke, but there's serious issues out there. There's people committing suicide. Do you get what I'm saying? Which they're not talking about.
They ain't talk about no death since
the mental health in our community is a joke.
Yeah,
But they don't have the resources to provide everybody with the help. You've got people, just standard people like myself, that don't have a qualification to give people therapy, dealing with my own traumas, but I'm still able to get people through
their traumas and their issues.
Do you understand?
Because of your good energy.
And because of my knowledge that I have. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, when you put all of that together, it becomes valuable. People feed off your energy.
100%.
People want to be around you. It wasn't always like this, because I never always had this attitude. It was all like, I could have gone from 0 to 100 pretty quick way back when. I would plug out decks in clubs and I would do stupidness. Looking back, you mature in it, you get wise, and you start to say, these are people that I need to work with. These are business relationships that I need to maintain for the future.
Yeah.
And you live good with people, you can always get an event done.
Yeah.
even if you ain't got no money. How about that?
It's insane, and people don't
Even
know
if
that.
you come from, you ain't got no money and you want to do an event, providing you live good with people and you have the right energy, your event can get started from the links you build up.
No,
And photographer, sound man, you know, just live good with everyone. If someone asks you for help, try and help them if you can. Have boundaries. That's what I've learned, because people out here really do try and take the piss. But yeah, if you can help someone, help them, man.
Yeah, it's true, man. I thought, yeah, I'm very, yeah, I'm a helpful person. I don't mind helping. I ain't really got issue with helping as well. Sometimes I don't mind helping and you fuck up because you just never ever ask me again.
Not everything's attached to a paycheck as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Not everything. You get what I'm saying? And like some advice that I've got to like some people coming in the game, like up and coming, there are some gigs that you might just say, you know what, I would love to play at Ministry. Do you get me? And there are some shows that you do take, and there are some lives that you go and appear on that will benefit you. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's definitely, there's some youngers coming in, like you got Caden Dennis.
Yeah.
Like you got Taylor Ray, you got some youngers coming up, playing the house sound, and it's like all we can do is embrace what they're doing because they're the next generation. Do you get me?
There's a lot. To be honest, within the last 2 years, I've seen a lot of people come out the woodwork. A lot of talented people as well.
Yep.
I think I focus more on the tribal side of things as well, the Ampiano house side of things as well, and I'm taking to it way more now. You know, because obviously I was like a tech man and that, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But like you said, when I listen to that music, it's like I don't know what it does. Like I was listening to Mr. Taffa. I went offense the other day. Mm-hmm. I was listening to Mr. Taffa like for about 2-3 hours, and I had to message him saying, "Bro, how have I slept on you? Like, how have I overlooked?" And I've overlooked a lot of people, you know.
And you know what? Taffa's been around for years. Taffa's been around for years. But then again, at the same time, it's like it takes something to put someone back into that spotlight. You see, if you're there just grinding and you're just doing your thing and you're not really promoting, it takes something. And the King and Queen tune just kind of brought the whole formula back. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like you just said, someone can be here 20 years and not do nothing, and they can be here, sit down for 2 years and not do anything. But the minute they
come back,
do you get me? It's like
bang, instantly.
And that's what it is. It's just down to marketing and promotion.
Yeah.
And it's like how people market themselves. Do you get me? But Taffa, listen, formula. I was in the studio with Taffa the other day. Like I think we got a little bag. Yeah, we got something cooking. But yeah.
Yeah, I think
he's definitely a talented producer and DJ.
Overlooked.
Like, yeah. And it's just like we don't really like the term overlooked, because it's like the way we see things, it's like everybody plays their position. Yeah. And in our camp, yeah, it's very hard for a man to say, oh, I want to be doing what that man's doing, because we've all got different stories and different directions of where we've come from. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But you see, when we put our formula together,
mad,
you can't go round it. You see, when you got Scotty D on the bass line and you got Taffa making tunes like hit after hit with the ear of Super and the artist Lush Kells, and we've got that unity. There's no, there's no arguments over foolishness. And that's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes it, you know, like you want to go to work. When a man them are saying studio, you want to go to studio because it's
good fact.
Do you get me? It's just, we're not talking about the wrong things. You know, certain people talk about percentages. It's good to have the business in order, but certain people talk about percentages before the tune's even done.
Happening.
Let's make the magic. Let's make the tunes, and then we know everyone's got their thing in order. We know everyone. We know, yeah. So I'm not trying to bump you. You're not trying to bump me.
Facts.
We're trying to make music for the masses. You get me? We're trying to take our sound global.
Yeah, 100.
That's it.
Oh, so what's this thing about the circle? Like, it's a circle. Like, is it no one can't come in this circle?
Do you know what?
Just use lot in that circle.
Believe it or not, yeah. Do you know what? Like,
What's this circle saying?
I'm not part of the circle. Like, this is the maddest thing. Like, circle is Tipper, Fever, Kismet, Super, Gemini, and Icy.
You're part of the circle.
That's their circle.
Okay.
I never came up on this as part of the circle. Remember, I was doing uni raves.
Yeah.
But one thing I would say, and do you know what? I will say it on camera. Fever, Tipper, and Kismet, they were, at the time, I couldn't see it, that they were trying to teach me. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, you know, when a teacher's trying to teach you something for graduation, my immature mind took it as, oh, these man are haters.
Okay, yeah.
These man are rare. When they're trying to tell man something, I wouldn't take criticism as, do you get me? So when a man's telling me, raw, steps, let the mix breathe and, you get me? Let the vocal...
To let it simmer.
You get me? Yeah. I would take that as my young self would take that as, I'm doing it my way. Do you get what I'm saying? But then I started to understand the music. Started to master the craft, seeing how, Rod, you know what? Start listening to their mixes and start seeing that when you're entertaining a more mature crowd, they don't want to hear you every two. They don't want to hear it. Point blank. They want to hear the vocal. You get me? They want to sing along. They want to hear a few little bits that they know that they can get involved in. Yeah. One finger dance, hands in the air, say no more, leave it alone. This, you get me?
All hits.
Let's not oversaturate it. Let's not oversaturate it. And that's all it. And you know what they taught me? And it's like, now I see it. And it's like, yeah, you could say that, but you got to have what it takes to be part of what we're doing.
Doing it 100%. I know. I could see.
Do you get what I'm saying? There's got to be a certain level. And it's like your ability of mixing. Like, what do you bring? What, you know, anyone can throw a mix, but down. What's the difference?
Yeah, you have to stand out somehow.
And when you're doing these top events, it's like you want to give the ravers the top quality. And that's what it is. I wouldn't call it a circle. I would just say it's Champions League.
Champions League circle, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It's Champions League, and that's part of it. We've worked 20 odd years plus. Are we not entitled?
Even to go back, all them uni days, I didn't go uni, but a couple of my people went uni, and even them days was just a shutdown up north. Leicester, DMU, Bedfordshire. I used to go to, every time you was up north.
It's funny.
I was flying up there.
I watched the Uni House. I watched the Uni House clip. Someone sent me the Uni House clip the other day. It's still on YouTube
Uni
now.
House, you know.
From 2008.
What was that? De Montfort? What was that?
That was Coventry somewhere.
Mad as well, even mad.
That was Coventry, and it was Hot Stepper playing.
Yeah.
And it was like, when you come to my... It was the same exact reaction. The exact same.
So I'm telling you, bro.
And I watched the originals video, and I'm like...
Mad.
This was 2008. This is 2021. And my thing is, if it's not broken...
Yeah, don't fix it.
I don't need to... You get me?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to oversaturate the music, because especially this music, it's about healing powers.
Oh, no, I hear that. So is there any advice you want to give up-and-coming MCs, hosts, performers who's coming into the scene now? Is there anything you could... because I feel like a lot of people's going to watch this. I feel like this is I've learned a lot. Like, I interview people to learn stuff. That's my take. That's why I won't interrupt anything you would say. I feel like I've learned a lot. And I'm taking that frequency very deep. You know what I mean? After today, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But it's like, is there any advice you want to give the up-and-coming people, like maybe how they could stand out and be different from everybody else, or maybe what knowledge they should have to progress?
I'd feel like the up-and-comers, like, I think they've got it pretty much worked out. Yeah, but the advice that I would give them is take on the constructive criticism. You get me? Take that on. Don't be... When someone that is in the position where you're trying to go to, when someone's on those big stages and you're trying to get there, take it as that person don't have to take no time to tell you anything, but take it on and process it. Keep the stuff you need, throw away the stuff you don't, and master your craft. That's it. That's all I would say. Master your craft. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. You get me? It doesn't.
Even quickly, Your birthday, I see your birthday rave coming up. Is that coming up? Is that soon?
Yeah. 25th of September.
25th of September,
Silks,
yeah? Oh, is that Silks,
yeah? Me and Dundale, my business partner, yeah.
Oh, all right. I have to refurb Silks.
Yeah.
It looks
like West Ending.
Mad, isn't it? Yeah. Because I've seen a couple of things getting held in there. So I thought, fuck, it looks refurbed, isn't it? So that should be a shutdown. Oh, to be fair, it's always a shutdown. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. But, people always come out for the birthday. That's one.
Yeah, I'm there.
Some people that don't even rave come out for the birthday.
I'm there, 100% there.
More than welcome.
But Steps, thank you for coming down.
Bro, blessings, man.
Privilege.
Every time, bro.
Bloody privilege, bro.
You know the thing already.
Definitely a big one. I even look back when I started till now, and I feel like I even see progression of what I'm doing for you to be here. You know what I'm trying to say? So
yeah, even for yourself. Like I watched the episodes.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like part of why I haven't come. Like you hollered at me last year sometime.
Yeah.
And part of the reason why I didn't forward then is because even building something for yourself, you have to build.
Yeah, 100. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I'll take that.
Like you have to build, and you can't just have.
I know.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't rush the thing.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like
100%.
I've got to see your growth.
100%.
To be able to see whether you can actually sit down and have a conversation with me, and you're going to receive what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
The right way.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
And after watching the episodes, I've seen how you articulate yourself. You know what it is? Some interviewers, they will try and draw you out. They like mix up and drama.
Never.
They want to get you to say things and act out of character, and you know all of this. Oh, you said this about that.
Not happening.
Yeah, that's what you've got to study as well. Because I've been asked to go on a lot of podcasts, but a lot of it is mix up bullshit. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like you've got to actually, for me, I've studied what you're doing, and I've seen where you're going with it.
I love
you get
that.
what I'm saying? I've seen what you're doing for the music. It's not just for yourself. It's for the music, and you're giving an audience an insight as to who we are. Because you know what? They see Cold Steps on stage.
Telling you Steps.
You get
what
me?
are you going through? What's your mental state? And that's what I want everyone to know.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to bring to the table.
It has been hard.
It's like I said, I understand. Certain people I've reached out to, I get it. Like, now I'm more mature and I could have a conversation. I get it. You're not just going to come on like, who am I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's fine. I'm willing to graft.
Yeah.
I've got that in me. I've been grafted anyway, regardless, before. So this is not old news, innit?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's all about work ethic. And it's consistency.
Literally.
Do you get me? If you're putting in consistent work, you can't go wrong.
And respectfully, I'm kind of the only one doing this, so I can't go wrong.
No, I don't think you can. There's not much you can do wrong, bro. Trust me.
You know what I mean?
And you know, seeing just where it's grown from, like it's good to watch, bro. It's good to see, like, you know, growth. Like I love to see growth in anything. Do you know what I mean? I've seen people start up their little home cooking thing, and now they got vendor stalls, and it's like good to see growth. I've got my own food, but I will never stunt someone else that wants to do food. I will never try and stop their food. You get me? I still hire food people for my events. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's good. Just each one help one, man. That's it.
Steps, man. Look, I want to thank. Look again. I don't care,
bro. Bless up, man. Bless up, man.
Cool. Love.
Cool. Blessings.